everyone. I'm Sam Shocker. Thanks for tuning in. We got a really good show today. So without further ado, our co-hosts today, we got Drake Bell and Michael Simca in the house.
Woo!
Very exciting. They've got a really cool new animated feature, Frog Kingdom. We're going to talk to them about that. And then, of course, Brett Ehrlich, make sure you check out Viral Video Film School. New episode today?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll
Brett.
upload one. I have it ready to upload. I just didn't do that yet.
Okay.
It will happen.
Okay. And you can catch me live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern on Dr. Drew on call. Tune in. All right, so let's talk about Frog Kingdom.
Yes,
guys. Very exciting. So Frog Kingdom, what I loved about it, I saw the trailer, and not only does it look like an awesome movie and funny, but the lead character, to me, I felt like, wow, this is really good for little girls to see because there's so much female empowerment.
Yeah, I mean, Bella Thorne plays the lead, as you know. And it's a story about a girl who is going to be given away in a fixed marriage, and she's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Goes and dresses up. Oh, I don't want to give her too much of the story, but she's not happy with her situation, needless to say, and that's where the story sort of takes off.
I think the line in it, if I remember correctly, the trailer, and I might butcher it, was, I don't want to be a wife, I want a life, right? Didn't she say something
exactly,
like that?
yeah.
So cute. And then Drake, tell us about your character.
I actually get to play two characters, which is really fun. I get to play this big muscle-bound frog who's sort of the big...
Like a jacked up frog?
Yeah, he's, you know...
Bullfrog, kind of?
Yeah, he was competing in the Frog Olympics and also...
Arnold Froginator.
yeah, exactly.
Arnold Froginator?
That's what his name should have been.
It should have been, right?
It's too late, it's voiceover.
They were coming up with
Yeah, right?
ideas
You
here.
can put
Let's
some
do it.
ADR in there. It's not out yet.
Part two.
But yeah, and then I get to play the announcer, which was really fun to do, so I get to be this kind of loud, wacky announcer.
So two totally different characters.
Yeah, completely different.
Completely.
Yeah.
So, and then with animated, you go in there, you can wear whatever you want,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
How did you, so are your voices completely different?
It was interesting finding the voice for Muscles, I think his name is actually.
Yeah.
And he,
Call him what he is.
Yeah. And when I got in there, I was kind of thinking to myself, what would a frog sound like? Okay, I guess he would, talk from the back of his throat. And then I went, wait, that's just Kermit the Frog.
That's just simply...
I was like, wait a minute, I'm just doing Kermit.
It means you're right. You're right, a frog would do that.
Which makes sense. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that's so genius of Jim Henson to make that voice up, because even subconsciously, that's where I went to as a frog, like the back of your throat kind of thing. So, but I had to kind of do a variation off of that, because I couldn't just be Kermit. And then the announcer was just kind of a fun, loud announcer.
This is like an animated feature, so like how much does it take longer for you as a writer to kind of create that world, or is it more freeing for you because you can come up with pretty much anything you want?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more freeing insofar as like animated characters can do anything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're doing live action, there's only a certain distance a man can jump. But
Right.
in an animated film, like you could say, well, he jumps to the next planet, and it's like, okay, well, I'll just write that. and it's all good. So yeah, in that sense, it's easier, definitely. It's more difficult too because we have to reach, the kids' audience. I mean, luckily we're all very immature
Right.
at our studio. So.
And then Drake, so when you're doing voiceover for that, do you find yourself still emoting and moving? How does it change the performance when you're
That's a
in
good question.
a booth?
I think I move and emote more when I'm
Really?
doing voiceover, because there's not a camera in my face, there's not an audience there. I'm not worried about anybody. The directors and writers and everybody are in another room. So, if I go or something like that, I don't care what my face looks like as long as I'm getting the right
What was
sound.
that again?
Yeah. But
We get it all on video, though.
Yeah.
So we'll show you
Passed
some.
around
It's
it.
interesting though, because when you do something live action, they go, okay, run from here across the field. You go, okay, you just run across the field. You don't think like, okay, what noises do I make while I'm running across the field? What am I breathing heavy? Am I running? What am I doing? So when you're in a booth and they're like, okay, you're running across the field, you're like, okay, but you're scared. Now you're happy. It's like, what do you do? Like, well, how do you sound when you're running with all of these different emotions? Okay, you're climbing up this ladder, but it's really easy for you. And now you're climbing up this ladder, but it's really tough for you. And you're like, so there's all these different, like, how do you do that? Now you're getting punched in the face, but now you're getting kicked in the stomach. Those are two different sounds. So
You're really relying on the direction.
oh, absolutely, 100%.
And do you have the other actors there with you? I don't know how that works.
Sometimes it depends. It varies. So sometimes we'll have a group of the entire of all the actors for the show in there, and we get to work off of each other. And then other times, because of scheduling and things like that, we just work by ourselves, one-on-one with the director. And
All right, so I'm so excited to see Frog Kingdom in its entirety because I've only seen the trailer. So you guys, Frog Kingdom comes out June 30th. June 30th, it will be available on DVD, digital HD. Make sure you check it out. And we'll see you guys all next time on Pop Trigger. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.